me, Jay, aka I Heart, because I heart you, and today we're going to be playing a squid game, Obby, aka Parkour map. A couple weeks ago, I ended up playing a parkour map with a few new friends that I made, and it was a parkour map that I put on the screen here, made by the same creator. Now, the first part of the map was pretty easy, even though I was on Oceania, aka Australian servers. However, there was a second part to it where you could do bonus levels, and the bonus levels were split up into two parts, one being the easy and the other one being extremely hard. Me, because I thought the first part of the game was way too easy, decided to do the extra hard, and that ended up being almost my downfall. Doing it for 3 straight hours, and again, Oceania ping, I somehow managed to make it. And I'm not even going to say somehow, I'm going to say with the encouragement and the help of my new friends, I was able to finally finish that obby. And now we are here. Now I'm going to do the first part of this obby, which is the easy part. And I'm going to do the second part in another video. But yeah. So I think we start here, if I'm correct. It does say start.
With that,
let the games begin. I have played these games before. I will say I like the aesthetic of this guy's obby making. Like his obbies, I missed that on accident. His obbies look very aesthetically pleasing towards the end of, like, throughout, yes, but towards the end is where it really starts to get Picasso. Even this, like, if I was on OCE, there was this one part that was so easy at the end. Oh my goodness, so easy. And I just couldn't do it because I couldn't jump because of how bad I was lagging. It was ridiculous, and I did not mean to do that. That I should have been able to go straight through that. My bad. But yeah, a lot of the, like, I guarantee you, I spent an extra hour just simply because I couldn't jump. Or because when I tried to jump, I would lag backwards, and then I would end up falling or dying because I would lag backwards. Like, that's what added time. It wasn't even that I was bad, it was just that Wi-Fi, man.
Are you sure?
Okay, go here. Then you go here. Like I said, I've played these games before. Alright, we're about a minute and a half in. 38 levels in. Making good time. There are also, just got 6 secrets, and I just found 1, so I've got 5 more left. I think when I did this guy's map the first time, because he has several maps, I think I found 2 secrets, so we'll try to find more. The other one also had, I think it was 300 levels. This only has 270, so less levels. Can I jump that? Yes, I can. Let's go. Through the middle, on the side. See, we are zooming. Alright. This is a secret. Not Victoria, but it is a secret. Also, so I'm gonna be trying to live stream. Long story short, the reason I haven't live streamed is because of Wi-Fi. I will be moving on to campus, and I know what you're probably thinking, okay? If you're moving on to a college campus, Wi-Fi can't get much better. But my Wi-Fi here is terrible. We have Spectrum. That's a lie. We had Spectrum, and now we have Metronet, which, is worse. Spectrum is, no offense, it's pretty bad, but Metronet is definitely worse. And it's crazy because the school's Wi-Fi is surprisingly better. So I'm gonna test it out, see how it ends up being Wi-Fi wise. Can I go down here actually? Because it might be a secret. No, it's not. Still we'll see. But also, just in general, like I thought I moved back in time. I'm gonna be trying to do like my videos as consistently, but it is football season, so bear with me. Football starts Thursday, guys. Okay, Thursday. We got the what is it? The Eagles, Superman. Oh my goodness, Super Bowl champions, and we've got the Cowboys. In my opinion, those two teams could not be more opposite from each other. I mean, you've got the reigning Super Bowl champions against, some may argue, the worst. Dang it. Perfect timing. The worst football team in the league. Maybe not the worst, but one of the worst for sure. So it's definitely two different vibes for sure. And I'm pretty sure we already know who's gonna win. But it's the vibes, you know? It's the vibes where we're starting football. Like, hello. Cannot wait to kick off this football season, man. I'm telling you, that off season had me thirsty for some football. So thank Jesus it's back. And of course, there's already speculations on who's going to be the Super Bowl halftime show for this season, aka sometime February next year. A lot of people are saying it's going to be Taylor Swift. My thoughts on this are, if it is Taylor Swift, I mean, it makes sense, right? She's dating one of the players. She's actually now engaged. Yes, I'll repeat that. Engaged to one of the players. So, there's that. Also, it's probably kind of easy to pick her because she's always like, I thought you were supposed to grab that man. But my bad. You know, like, she's already in the loop, in the connections. I don't really know how you go about asking people to do it. I did not realize that was water or liquid.
Sweater is wet, come take a dive.
But there's that. But I can also see the downsides to her doing it, even as a fan of her. You know, there's always gonna be. It doesn't matter what artist. There is not one artist that didn't have haters. Like, there's not one Super Bowl artist that they've done that didn't have haters. The only person who maybe everybody could agree on was deserved was Michael Jackson. But everybody else, like, there's gonna be some people who like him, there's gonna be some people who don't. I think they just need to stick with the theme of doing people, or not doing, picking people who are relevant, right? Who are still popping, who people know their music, who have been around for a hot minute to, like, have a huge discography. I know, huge word. So I think, as far as that, she's a good pick. Obviously, I like her music. I think she has different types of music, different genres. There's so many, you know, like when you bring people out, there's so many, like, featured songs that she has of artists that she could bring out. You know what I mean? She's got Ice Spice, if we're choosing a new one. She's got Future, Ed Sheeran. There's so many, like, people she could bring out. I got griefed. So, yeah, but I also don't think she will do it, honestly. The amount of times they've asked her to do it and she's declined, like, I don't know, man. And then people are like, oh, it might be, Chris Brown. I don't even know why they think it's Chris Brown, but I just heard that's a rumor that it might be Chris Brown, and then I heard it. Well, I remember last year they were like, oh, what if it's Drake because of the whole Kendrick-Drake beef? And I'm like, bro, no offense, but if they're still trying to drag it that long, oh, I gotta bait it. I don't know why I thought I could make that. Then they're dragging it longer than the low taper fade me.
Low taper fade.
Like, chill. Just. Oh my god, it's so hard to walk sideways. I'm gonna have to do like this. Aha. But yeah. I don't know who it's gonna be, but hopefully it's somebody that's, again, popping. You know, every artist you're not gonna like. I feel like every artist I've liked, except for, Black Eyed Peas. That one I didn't really... Like, I could kind of understand, but not at the same time. Like, the reason that they did Black Eyed Peas was because they were popping during the time. But they literally had, like, they have, what, 2 popular songs now? Because that song, is that by the Black Eyed Peas? Where it's Rock Your Body? Is that them or is that somebody else? And then they've got, what's that one that used to be on Just Dance? They've got like 2 or 3 popular songs, you know what I mean? I feel like when you do a Super Bowl, you've gotta have a handful of songs, you know what I mean? You've gotta have songs that everyone, like, that's why I think, you know, everybody else has been better. The heck? Select a costume? I don't feel like this banana really works. Hold up. Okay. I guess we'll be the cat. Stage 2? I think there's 3 stages, so... Bruh. We're over halfway done, by the way. So, this should take 20 minutes. Ooh! Wee! Ah. Bam. Pop. Dang it, I wasn't even looking up. But, you know, I should have followed Ariana Grande and I should have looked up. I think I've already spoken on this, but that movie was like, I don't know. I think at the time that it came out, it was good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed it. But looking back, it was like, okay, was it really that good? Was it... How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to even make that even if I did know? What the hell? What the hell? Bruh. I don't have time for this. I really don't have time for this. I have... Alright, we got that. So I guess that's what you're meant to do. We're good? I got baited. I got baited! Over. I'm also recently on my like my anime era. Basically, when it comes to being animes, I like animes, but sometimes I gotta take a break. Okay, sometimes I like binge watch animes for like 3 months in a row, and then I'll just take like 3 months off. Like, that's just what I do. So recently, I came back, bruh. Like, hello, I know y'all hear me hearing. Don't make me do this again. I know y'all hear me hitting that button, bruh. I know y'all hear. So recently, I've been on my anime hiatus again. I don't know how I'm supposed to make that because you can't hit the middle. You'll die if you hit the middle. So I'm a little lost. Gotta do. How do you? Can you hit the middle? Oh, this time you can hit it. Because usually when you hit those, you die. Yeah, but recently I've been on my, oh my god, my anime hiatus again. And I watched Attack on Titan in a week, which I had never seen it. As a kid, I was like 9 or 8, and I'm stuck. I watched the first episode. I didn't like it. And I honestly think after I watched it, I think the reason I didn't like it was because, like, I guess I thought the Titans were scary or something. I don't know. But I did watch it, and I have to say that personally, it's definitely one of my favorite animes. Like, it's definitely top 3. I then proceeded to watch, what did I watch after that? I watched this, like, not well-known anime called ID Invaded. I was about to say, I know I jumped, so, like, hello. It was basically an anime about, apparently it was about a serial killer helping, like, a crime organization, hunt and arrest other serial killers, but I didn't really get why the guy helping them was a serial killer. I truthfully don't. I think what happened, and I wouldn't really say he's a serial killer. I would say he's a killer, but basically he killed the person that killed his his wife and his daughter. I wouldn't really classify him as a serial killer, but I don't know. Maybe it's different in different countries, so maybe they classified him as one, but I don't think that's a serial killer. But I thought it was a cute and interesting, like, 12 episode anime. Or 13, I think it was. And then after that, I tried to watch, personally, I felt like I didn't really hit that, but okay. I tried to watch, bruh, like, I swear I'm not hitting this, and then it's just like, I don't know, do I have to do it sideways or something? I swear I'm not hitting it, unless my hitbox is bigger than I think it is. But then I tried to watch, what was that, Sword Art Online? I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it. To be honest, I'm pretty sure it's a good anime, if you like it, right, if you're into that type of anime. But for me, I just wasn't into it. And now I've started to watch, there's this other one that's not as popular called iCard. And I'm actually liking it. And it's, again, a very short one. It's 24 episodes in total, 2 seasons of 12 episodes. So I'm kind of just watching the, like, Attack on Titan's the quickest one I've watched, or the longest one I've watched recently. Yeah, but this is in the span of a week. I've watched those, so I'm kind of just binge watching anime right now. And still uploading videos consistently, and still going to school consistently. So if I can do it, y'all can do it. Only thing that's left is a job, which, trust me when I say I want one. It's not like I don't want one. However, I would never understand job companies who will sit here and be like, we need employees. We need, you know, we want people to get hired here. We need more people working here. And then y'all have people that want to, and you won't even look at their application. Like, recently, in the past few years, they tell you to use Indeed. They've stopped the paper A or B. Oh, okay. I saw this in the last one. Last Obby was B. I'm going B. I don't think it mattered. But, yeah, like, they stopped doing paper, and now you have to do, whatchamacallit? Online. So, like, how is that not making it? So, now I do Indeed, but with Indeed, it tells you when the company that you applied for, when they received it. It also tells you when they've opened it, aka like looked at it, and then they tell you, you know, if you have an opportunity for a job interview. Of course, they'll tell you that. And it's crazy how many people or companies just won't open it. But then y'all swear up and down that y'all are hiring. Or also they'll say, we're in desperate need of workers. Well, if you're so fucking desperate, then hire. You know what I mean? And I'd be like I have a place that I could literally walk to, so it's not like an issue of transportation, and I've never had an issue of like not showing up to work at a job before. So it's like, but of course they don't know that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you'll never know unless you give people a chance. And then it's crazy how they won't hire people. But the second high schoolers get out for summer, oh yeah, they'll hire them. They will pick them up so quick. It's like the companies are pedophiles. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to be weird. But that is how quick they will snatch them students up for a job. I'm not even trolling. It's crazy how many jobs. I'm not like even looking back. It's crazy how many jobs I was offered or given as a high schooler. But now that I am 20, I can't get any. But I have more experience. I have more available time. I have more everything. And y'all don't want to hire me. I do not understand. I don't. Y'all sit here and complain how y'all don't want to have to teach kids, you know? Y'all don't have, I mean, y'all have to teach me a little bit, of course, because if it's a new job, I haven't worked there before, but like, I know the basics, or more than somebody that hasn't worked a job at all. But it is what it is. I'll keep applying. See what I mean, though? Look at this. See what I mean by aesthetic? Alright, so I'm gonna give you all the rundown. I have to finish this in 10 minutes. Why do you have to finish it in 10 minutes? Because I'm recording a ton of videos today, so that way I already have them for when I move on campus. I don't have to worry about that. I could just literally edit and post them. And guess what's happening in 20 minutes? Actually, 17 to be exact. There's a live event in OG that I'm also doing a video for, so I've got to finish this preferably in the next less than 15 minutes. I just overdumped that. This is the last part. There's 270. We're on 247, so we've got about 23 levels, so this should be... I didn't realize I hit it. I thought I overjumped it, so I didn't even do anything. Bop. Woo! I'm actually pretty zooming. Oh, whoa, oh, okay. That was fast. Bro, like, I know y'all could hear the clacky clack of this controller. Oh my god, bro. I don't know if I've banged my controller so much that the jump button just... The heck? Are you trolling? I don't know if I've banged it so much from like raging that it just doesn't flipping one jump sometimes, but it does get truthfully annoying. Ooh. Okay, like, what is that? One, two, first try. Whoa, I did not think it was going to be that quick. I'm not going to lie. I thought I had a little bit more air time. The more you know. Alright. Bam. You can't mantle onto that? So you have to jump on there. You actually have to physically jump. Got it. Bruh. Just spam the jump button. Just spam it and hope something works. Bam. I thought I overdid it, but I didn't. Alright, what? That opens? Oh, I was just about to say we're good. And then that opens. Alright. Alright, now that I know that it opens, you can't get me a second time. Woo! And we did it! With 25 minutes and 26 seconds on the board, we did it.